Hello, this is David and welcome to Equity Story. Just having a look at the ASX 200. Again, sort of not quite getting over those trend lines. Hopefully this week she will, and what we like to see at Equity Story is one really good green candle above the weekly trend line for at least 1 week, and that fills us with a lot more confidence. We've nearly got that now on the Dow. The Dow sort of just turning up green, and if we can have one good week with this candle above that trend line, I think hopefully we could see better things ahead. And again, the same as the S&P 500. Again, trading very it's sort of both these charts actually pretty similar to the ASX, but again slightly a little bit better. I think another week trading above this trend line, and hopefully we can move on to definitely a stronger market. Just having a look at obviously some of the stocks. VTG is that three-year growth story we put out recently. Again, it does have an amazing chart, VTG, and so it should do. Please, if you haven't bought this stock, read up about it on the website, because it's a fantastic report, and you can see it's certainly got the chart. It's growing its earnings through the roof, and it's got the story as well. Just looking at some of our trending stories, again, Domino's, absolutely stunning. We often look at these charts and we always say to ourselves, why wouldn't you buy that? And why wouldn't you? Again, a great looking chart. And again, the short term, you can see this short term chart, a nice little buy signal. So I mean, we got like a little price target of $60. I mean, if Domino's can go there, we'd make another nice little profit, and we'll most probably bank it. Again, Magellan, you can see she got sold down recently from what, $28, came down as low as 20. Again, starting to work her way back up with a nice swing. And looking at Magellan on the long-term chart, she's hardly broken that long-term chart, maybe once, 3 times, and she looks absolutely stunning. That's a great looking chart. And again, with that little buy signal forming here, she should work her way up and at least hopefully try and attack that $25 level fairly quickly, fairly soon. Again, Vocus, what a chart, absolutely stunning. Put as a trend, it is down a little bit, but it's just been added into the 100. I think the reweighting is just getting sorted with the stock. But again, it looks absolutely stunning, and I think definitely hold that support level there, and hopefully fairly soon we should do well with Vocus. Again, Burson Group, look at that for a trend. Why wouldn't you buy that? It's absolutely stunning. It's been as over $5. We bought it under $4.60. I think it'll be a good deal for us. And again, a perfect trend line, come back, hit that long-term trend, and just started bouncing off it really nicely. So all those trending stocks I'm hoping will be good business for Equity Story over the next 2 or 3 weeks. I think some stocks, obviously Blue Sky, which is a trend we put on earlier in the year. Again, we reopened the trend. It's come back and done all the right things where a stock should move, hit that long-term moving average, and started bouncing back up, and absolutely looks really, really, really strong. Again, PME. Now, if you go to the website, we sort of reopened. If you want to buy Pro Medicus, we're really happy for you to go and buy it at the moment. Again, done something very similar to. It's sort of traded in a very similar pattern to Blue Sky. Again, had this big run up. That's the bullish sentiment that we brought into. Had the obviously the China step back, which basically scared everyone in the market. Came back, hit those long-term moving averages, and bouncing off pretty nicely. So I think again with Pro Medicus, it will be a really good story for us, and a story that obviously importantly we should be making some money on. And again, you can see a similar pattern, a stock that we sort of talked about. We didn't actually put this as a buy, but this is Netcom. Again, you can see here how it's acted in a very similar pattern. Had this big run up, come back, hit that long-term moving average, and just starting to bounce really nicely off it. So you can see there's 3 charts that have really moved in a very similar fashion, and it gives you an idea of some of the things that we look for here at Equity Story. Just before I go, just mention RAP. Again, it hit an all-time high today of 0.317 cents. One stage that was up 277% for us in the last 3 months. Again, a bit of profit taking came in, but they had some good news, obviously, that came out today concerning their negotiations with the um, medical institutes in the States, where I think it looks like they're going to be possibly separating their pediatric side to the app with the adult side, which is a pretty clever thing to do, as the pediatric tests are nearly, I think they're close to being finished, and they can start monetizing part of their intellectual property a lot quicker. Anyway, I'd like to sort of thank you for listening to Equity Story. I've just got, sorry, just before I go, there's one thing I'd just like to say. There's two stocks today which were down, which was Northern Star, and the other one, you can see Northern Star again, came down here, and the other one was Evolution. Again, I think Evolution was down 6%. These are a good time to accumulate, obviously, these stocks. We are long gold at Equity Story. We do believe gold is going to be a lot higher next year. So obviously, if you like these stories, I think today's sort of price action is giving you a really good opportunity to maybe buy some more, or buy some gold if some good sort of good gold stocks if you like the gold story. Anyway, thank you for listening to Equity Story, and we look forward to talking to you tomorrow night. And good night.